that thing up there. Oh, that'd be good to climb up that. Fucking hell. Ding-a-ling. Yes. So I've got to turn left here. Wow, an MG. Doesn't look anything like an MG. Right, thank you. Let me out. And that's Bankside Industrial Estate. So what I'm going to do is turn right. Turn right to go. There's a Range Rover coming right at me. Was that a Karen driving it? See the Karen thing, you know, that sort of like, it's a, what is that, a derogative label for white middle class. I don't even know if they're middle class, but it's a derogative term for women, and it's actually really, like, really accurate. It's actually really funny as well, because a lot of its roots lie in feminism. Well, it's not roots, but the women and men have for thousands of years have different roles to play in society. To play, yeah, it's a game, isn't it? Mongol End Roundabout. Mongol End Roundabout. I didn't know that's what this was called. It's Mongol End. So Mongol End Roundabout. I didn't know that. Right, that's funny. Okay, it's not funny. And so they've had different roles to play in society. So for all these thousands of years, when we were really struggling to survive, you know, I mean, you get eaten by a polar bear, or you know, you die of starvation. You know, if you didn't go out and catch food, you're fucked. It's a wee bit. The analogy would be the same. Like if I don't get, like, say, like commissions to do paintings or something, then I'm going to die because I'm not going to get any money. Of course, in modern society, you've got safety nets. But so women, the Karen, is a woman who gets involved with stuff that was traditionally a male endeavour, or it was a male job. So it's when the feminism thing goes, well, it goes wrong all the time, but Merchiston roundabout. See, I didn't know that was called that. So what happens is they get involved with stuff and they don't know what they're doing, and they gob off and they haven't learned, you know, whereas the men have learned by getting punched the fuck out, you know, when to shut up and when, you know, when to get angry and when to get assertive, blah blah blah. So the men learn that, the males. So the females, they don't learn that because that's not part of their domain for the most part. That they don't actually do physical violence. That's why they're so nasty. You know, women are definitely more nasty than men at their worst. Yeah, I'd rather get kicked the fuck by a man than have something. And I've got that. I've got nasty women after me for years. You know, my first wife. Yeah, just they never give up, and they never, you know, they never let go. They're, you know, spiteful and bitter. It's funny, really, but it's just, you know, it's not really my fault. It's just life is like that. It's not all your relationships aren't going to work. You're immature, you know. It's obviously our fault, if you like, but I'm diverting a bit from what I'm trying to talk about. So the Karen is that woman that interferes with stuff and is inappropriate and doesn't know, like, the nuances of the man world and what men are doing, like something that's going to happen, or like an arrangement, a sort of business arrangement. Men will usually sort it out amongst themselves, whereas the women get involved and fuck it all up. It's actually called, if Karen Strawn's the one to learn about it on YouTube. Now, I don't know if she's done any videos for about 10 years, but I suppose all the videos that she's done kind of sums it all up. You know, where it's all going wrong in Western civilization. And so it was a hypo-female agency. And that's what a Karen does. So that's when a woman gets involved, with a situation, either at all, like I shouldn't get involved with it, or overly involved with it, and that's what happens. And that's what a Karen is. So it's really funny that we have all this sort of equality and diversity and everything, and then the reality is that people just decide to call somebody a Karen, and that's you. But is it like your white women make up, well, obviously in Western civilization, over 50% of the population. I should have put the wheelie bins on their side, shouldn't I? So, is she a Karen? I mean, not all women are like that, but a lot of them are, and I've come across a lot of them that they can't help themselves from interfering. And that was like the busybody type, or the scald's bridle. You put that on them to shut them up and take them down the town and stuff. And that's kind of that is that. So that was a Karen 200 or 300 years ago. Now, they're lost because they're surrounded by theatre births and holidays, and well, they can't see all that's at risk as well. But they've been forced into the workplace, and given this false promise that the hierarchy, or the capitalists have taken, given them sort of this false hope, and so it's played on their greed. But I'm not going to go at them for greedy, because men are greedy as well, so men and women are both greedy. But it's played on their sort of avaricious behaviour, so they want new cars and all that. And then, you get to my age, and it's like, if you've got any brains, that is, you think about it all, you think this is all what's right, that's, and what are they doing to us? Because they're taking it all away from you. And they've actually cleverly worked out a way to monetise, climate. I mean, it's fucking funny if you think about it. They've monetised climate. What a bunch of bastards, like. It's really clever. But, don't agree with it. It's dishonest. And people should have. Everybody should have. So I'm rambling on a bit here, but so the Karen thing, I just think it's really funny. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that sociology lecture. I've got wheelie bins in the back and I've got a big queue of traffic, so catch you later, bye.